Stephen Robbins here. Welcome to the Get It Done Guys quick and dirty tips to work less and do more. Today's topic is dealing with a poorly defined project. The quick and dirty tip is don't commit when you don't know what you're committing to. If necessary, commit to figuring out your commitment. Listener Emma writes, I'm starting in a new job in 2 weeks' time. The project the team will be working on is brand new, groundbreaking, and oh so poorly defined. Is there anything you can suggest for determining the way forward with a poorly defined project? Now, I'm sure this has happened to you. You wake up fully rested, feeling like $1,000,000. You stretch and really enjoy the sheets. The shower's on in the background, and that's kind of odd since you don't remember leaving it on. Suddenly, there's a knock at the door. Who is it? A muffled voice says, room service for the newlyweds. And you, whose last memory is being single and saying to your friends, I don't understand why tequila gets such a bad rap, say to yourself, oh my golly, what have I done? Again. The thing about commitment is that you only want to commit when you know what you're committing to. If you're taking a job and the project is poorly defined, don't commit to any specific outcome. That would be as irresponsible as downing tequila shots on a weekend trip to Vegas. Don't commit blindly. You can't commit to delivering the vague, squishy project on some hard, firm date. But you can commit to defining the project itself. So you might say to your new boss, we have this big, squishy project. 6 weeks from today, at the stroke of midnight, when the wolves howl and mothers shutter their doors against the west wind, I will deliver to you a specific project plan that we can commit to. You've satisfied your boss by proposing a real deliverable and a real date. And your deliverable is valuable. Project plans are a key to getting stuff done, and you've protected yourself by not agreeing to a result you can't possibly achieve. You can do this at any stage of planning, actually. If you have a really big project, you can set a concrete goal for Phase 1 of creating a plan for Phase 2. Part of Phase 2 will be defining Phase 3, and so on. As we've already said, you can't commit to something you don't know. So now that you're convinced you should commit to a project plan, let's review what a project plan is. I know you know, but just in case. Project plans give an outline of a project. A project plan lays out the pieces of a project, deliverables, quality levels, time, and resources. Deliverables are, you guessed it, what the project will deliver. Make your deliverables concrete. If you're supposed to recommend colors for a new line of ankle warmers, be specific about what you're delivering. Is it a report, a presentation, a sample set of leg warmers? Which one you choose will make a big difference. And by the way, ankle warmers went out of style 2 decades ago. So if you have a spare pair, my ankles do get cold. I'm just saying. You want to specify quality levels because quality matters. I'm delivering a podcast even as you speak. Do you want studio quality? Hilarious humor? Impeccable grammar? A tight script and delivery worthy of Laurence Olivier? Well, you're in luck because that's what you're getting. And it takes a lot longer than if I just grabbed a handheld recorder and babbled incoherently for 15 minutes. In your project definition, state your desired quality level and your minimum acceptable level. That way, you can shoot for the quality you want, but if time or money gets tight, you have some wiggle room. Time is a list of your major milestones and deadlines. Milestones should be strictly objective yes-no events. Report is done isn't a milestone because done is too vague. Report signed off by President of Vice is a good, specific milestone. Either it's signed or it isn't. And if it isn't, the milestone hasn't been met. Lastly, resources are the people, money, and equipment you'll need to complete the project. Again, you get no points for being vague. The leg warmer product will require 6 knitters, 3 skeins of dyed yarn, a $60,000 budget for Get It Done consultants who will call in remotely from a tropical island featuring fruit-flavored beverages, and of course a smoothie machine for the tropical island. The right project definition might land you on the moon. An excellent example of a high-level project plan is President Kennedy's statement that launched the moon program. By the end of the decade, we will put a man on the moon and bring him back safely. In one sentence, we know the deliverable, man on moon, the quality level, bring him back safely, and the timing, end of the decade. All he needed was a budget. The Apollo project succeeded, letting astronauts like Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Pete Conrad walk on the moon and return home only to track moon dust all over their freshly vacuumed carpets. Your project plan should give more detail, but only the detail you can commit to. Remember, for a moon launch, phase 1 is to study the problem and produce a project plan. That project plan doesn't have to be for the entire rest of the program. It can plan phase 2, which takes the next few steps, and then has a planning stage for phase 3, and so on. The west wind is blowing, and my plan now is to get food, specifically a Subway veggie patty on flatbread with all the veggies, banana peppers, and oil and vinegar dressing. Yum! I'm planning to spend under $10 and have it fully eaten 30 minutes from now. Once my tummy is full, I'll figure out what's next.
Hi, this is Nancy Conrad. I'm the wife of Pete Conrad and the founder of the Pete Conrad Spirit of Innovation Awards. You're listening to the Get It Done Guy with Steve Robbins.
This is Steve Robbins. Follow Get It Done Guy on Twitter and visit me at steverobbins.com. Work less, do more, and have a great life.